you'll never see. They were not born in light. They walk their own barefoot. In the catacombs they whispered names, hiding from the empire's flames. Bread was broken, wine was shared. In the dark they learned to dare. First came blood beneath the stone. Rome made sure their pain was known. Yet in chains they sang the song, and in death they carried calm. The crown was not of gold they wore.
To actually now play the game. Haha. I literally did not shut this game. We are literally picking up where I left back off. And I'm just going to validate that things are working on my end. And here's to hoping my mouse doesn't die, considering it's flashing red on me. Okay. I hear voices. We are good to go. Into the game world. And the thing that had stopped me from continuing on besides my night job was Gap. So let's have Apollo tell me more about Gap. Okay. Here with my speaker. I guess I don't need my headphones. I'll figure that out. All right. Oh, joys. I want to theorize on something, but I have contaminated. Uh, my theories are slightly contaminated at this point because my husband decided to talk to me about an ending video he saw. Trying to be. I told him to be ambiguous as he could about it, but I think it wasn't as ambiguous as I'm beginning to think now. Either that or my mind actually connected more dots with ambiguity than anything else. So if you see me wanting to talk but not wanting to talk, it's because I don't know if it has anything to do with the 5-minute conversation on a ambiguous scene he saw. Once. Once. Oh boy, don't start putting in key words like that. Once. What changed it from the once? Because I don't think it has anything to do. He did say eidolons were shades of oneself, right? Meaning not necessarily full power. Oh boy. And he also said that even though they can't study their eidolons, they think he said sometimes the eidolons without a mortal vessel can kind of wander. Oh boy. Oh boy, this has implications. And I don't know if my implications are affected again by my conversation. Because I was analyzing everything and I don't know if the endings change up based on decisions. But ugh, now my allergies are acting up. Joy. I'm semi-allergic to my own tears, so my eyes get super itchy now when they begin to water. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna say it because I almost feel like even without that conversation, I might have started theorizing this way anyways. But shades are an underworld thing. If godly power always came in the form of eidolons, outside of the fact that maybe before this gap period in their memories, they weren't able to be passed on from vessel to vessel. Um, what if that gap period? I don't even know how the right way to phrase it is. But yeah, I'm semi hinting at underworld conspiracies because of the shade factor. And we don't even know what that other war they went off to before that gap period. Oh, I don't like the fuzzy trail that has slowly began to appear in my brain. Oh, really?
The point is, we
There we
took
go.
our godly duties very seriously.
Yeah, tell me about the war because I got some icky gut instincts here.
Tell me more about the war. It seems to have had a huge effect on all of you.
I don't think we would have left the old world otherwise. It was home.
From Aphrodite's song, I know Ares betrayed everyone. What did you do?
I...
Oh, you poor boy. You poor boy. But I'm worried about memory tampering at this point, so I don't know if your guilt is justified.
I caused it. I foresaw what was going to happen, so I tried to prevent it. I told Ares. I figured if the god of war couldn't stop what was to come, then
And that's...
Or or what if somebody messed with Ares, or not Ares, Apollo's prophecy powers? Is that even possible? Probably. I'm gonna overthink it if I try to. Hey, I might actually get to sleep a little longer tonight.
why he betrayed everyone.
he decided the idols were a lost cause. Because I told him we were.
Surely it could have happened anyhow. It was a big war. The biggest.
Perhaps. We'll never know, will we? My time afterwards was spent helping the survivors, keeping us on the move. If Hephaestus hadn't intervened, we would have all been captured.
And he's...
Oh, gone now, we assume, like so many others. We are nothing more than refugees from a war long over, Grace.
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
For centuries, we were far more. I was the god of the arts, and the muses were my constant companions.
I really don't like how he says was, because even if you don't like your prophecy powers, I mean, couldn't you do artsy powers? Or did you lose that when you and when two of the muses, I'm just gonna say disappeared. At this point, I don't think any of the gods are dead. I don't even think Hades is dead at this point. I want proof.
We went everywhere together. They had many names, but the three most common were Clio, Talia, and Calliope.
I'm going on a Percy Jackson moment for a second. Just because in Percy Jackson, Talia is a daughter of Zeus, who eventually joins Athena's, or not Athena's, Artemis's. Wow, why am I confusing a goddess names? Maiden hunt warrior things. Sorry, I forgot what they're called anyways, so. Interesting.
The Sisters of Beauty, I called them, though they weren't always women.
I never thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
Most of us seek out inheritors who are like us, I suppose, but not all. Calliope, in fact, was a man in her previous incarnation. Christoph, I think his name was. A poet Calliope adored. I was surprised when she made him a muse.
Ah, that eyebrow! That eyebrow! I was surprised. As we know, Apollo's, history.
You must have been very different back when you were a proper god.
I think most of us
I don't
were.
like the phrase
We
proper
saw
god.
ourselves as, I don't know, teachers. Mortals were our students, and we guided them to enlightenment.
I don't think that's accurate. Memory tampering. And even Freddy said you were supposed to be like a god of enlightenment, not the whole pantheon. Oh, I don't like this memory tampering theory I've all of a sudden latched onto. Ew. 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 I don't like memory tampering. I'm glad I'm using my charisma. The romance option. Charisma.
We thought we were special, infallible. I was as
Okay, well, that checks out. Special and inflammable. Or infallible. Wow. I can't English. Oh my lord. And I still got adequate sleep today. Infallible.
Magnificent as the sun, and I surrounded myself with those who basked in my radiance.
That doesn't sound like you.
Yeah.
Grace, honey. Grace. This is Apollo 3,000 years ago, not Apollo that you know who's inhabiting the mortal body known as Lucas, which is completely different. Then again, Eidolons. We've already have heard shades of our former selves, diminishing with power. So, my conspiracy theory is who is the one god that is not actually an Eidolon, who's still a true god, who's puppeteering everything? It's not Pan, it's not Athena, it's not Aphrodite. I don't think it's Persephone. Could be deception, could be deceit. Forgot what their names are. I'm not looking them up again. I did that last stream. But one god went through all the power. No, 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 no. Brain, brain. My brain pegged this on Persephone. Sure, we can justify her anger. Sure, we can believe she killed Hades. But Shades, if all the gods died in this so called war to become refugees now in this new world, Persephone would be the one to ultimately be able to do this, not even Hades. Are we in a limbo or a hell of sorts that's not connected to the underworld? I don't like those implications. They're icky. They're very, 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 very icky. And Calliope would have been the one, as the last remaining muse, to be able to see through it all, trying to get all the other gods to see out of the illusion. Persephone. Oh, I don't like time being involved in this. Not because of Kronos. Think of the movie Inception, I think. I think that's the best parallel I can have because honestly, I wouldn't know how else to do it because my memory sucks. All the gods are in a dream state. Why they can't remember the war? Why they can't remember a 1,000-year gap? Why every time they reincarnate, into a new mortal body, they end up having more of their memories lost, which is kind of like how I've written in Bound in Time, but completely different mechanics. Every reincarnation into a new mortal body equals falling deeper into a trance-like dream state that makes it harder to come out of. When you hit a certain layer, even if you quote unquote for real die, you stay gone. If you for real die early enough or take a quote unquote leap of faith, you wake back up in your godly body. This would have been the biggest ploy since what, the Titanomachy? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And the ones that have stayed the longest in this Eidolon dream have ultimately were the ones that did the biggest deceit or fuck ups or I don't even know. I mean, Aphrodite itself incriminates her guilt, but the game didn't even allow us to see the other Eidolons that were at Aphrodite's party. They were all shaded. So we couldn't see their faces or their bodies to even guess at their So the question remains, am I, Grace, in a dream state as well, thinking I'm Calliope and not? Or is Calliope in a dream state in which ultimately she's dreaming herself as Grace, and Grace doesn't exist, period? Well, these theories hurt my brain, and I can't think much on them.
I was arrogant. If there was a man or woman I desired, then I had to have them, or there would be consequences. You wouldn't have liked me. I wouldn't have liked me.
But technically, it is you. But I'm on the firm belief now that you are having memories tampered, altered, and the mortality of having what, 12 mortal whatevers hosts has made you realize the ick of your proper god self. I mean, whatever. I want to know why they still call this the New World. This New World thing is bugging the crap out of me. We are not in this. Eh, it's no longer referred to as the New World. Why are we still calling it the New World?
Who did Calliope become after that
But I'll
poet,
ask that
Christoph?
later.
You have to realize we're already into the period where Calliope and I weren't really speaking.
No!
She showed
No!
up one day in her new form, the one you met. an opera singer whose name she never revealed. We fought, as I recall. I told her she couldn't pass on every time she met an artist she fell in love with. Eventually, she'd forget everything about who we were and where we came from.
Ooh.
She said she'd rather forget than...
Wait. Apollo. I feel like you're contradicting yourself here. Somehow I feel like Calliope was, well, okay, sure. I can believe she was an opera singer. But you're making her sound more like Aphrodite. Are you confusing Aphrodite and Calliope? Because why would Calliope pass on every time she fell in love with a new artist? This whole thing with Calliope isn't adding up now.
wallow in old memories like I or the other idols were doing. It was time to wake up and make the best of our situation. Calliope was an idealist without compromise. Always. She hated what we'd become, what I'd become. She wasn't wrong.
From how you describe it, you and Calliope fought a lot.
As often as we saw each other, which became less and less as time wore on. However, she fought with everyone. Calliope hated the idols being kept secret. She and Athena would get into screaming matches over the rules, and it got so I could no longer protect her. She moved out of Olympus years ago and kept to herself. I just assumed she was wrapped up with some new artist when I got the news.
Do you regret not making up with her?
Every day I think about our last conversation and what I should have said or done differently. The problem with immortality is that you think you have all the time in the world.
So what is Persephone's beef with you exactly? Is it just about what Hades did to her?
That's no small thing.
It seems more personal than that.
I mentioned how Persephone's kidnapping almost meant war between Olympus and Hades, yes? Well, while this was all going on, Persephone managed to escape the underworld, and I'm the one she encountered first.
Uh-oh.
Hades was hot on her heels, and I had a choice. Either do battle with Hades and start the war right then and there, or let him take her back. Zeus would have had my head if I had...
Sure, but I don't think given everything that it would have worked anyways. I'm pretty sure Hades would have been able to easily one off you, Apollo. I don't think you would have stood a chance.
sparked a war. Yet all I still think of are Persephone's eyes as Hades smugly took back his prisoner. It's not my finest moment.
I'll do that in a bit.
It wasn't only fighting with Calliope, right? Surely there were good things too.
Is that how it sounds? No, she was marvelous. A force to be reckoned with if there ever was one. In the darkest days during the war, it was her songs that gave us hope. She kept Aphrodite alive through sheer determination, I think. Calliope cared. About us, about art, about people she'd only just met. It was her greatest strength as well
There's
as her
so
greatest
much
weakness.
contradiction in this
I wonder why she
conversation.
picked me. I don't feel like I'm any of those things.
You underestimate yourself, Grace. I see a lot of her in you. She chose well.
Was it hard for the idols to come to the new world? It's just a place like any other, isn't it?
I don't think it was the place so much as the condition we were in. Shell-shocked, one might say. Our entire world had been turned upside down. Suddenly, we had rules. Secrecy was paramount, and no one was permitted to leave the city. Some, like my sister Artemis, couldn't abide it.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
Goddess of the hunt. And a wild thing herself. She left, I think. Faded away without a word. As many did in the early days here. Later, Athena became even more strict. For our own good, of course, but it hasn't been easy. This city has never felt like home, so much as a temporary shelter.
What happened to the other muses? You mentioned 2 others. Were they lost in the war?
Cleo perished centuries before, the victim of an obsessed writer she'd spurned. He kept her in a cage as his personal muse.
Ugh, that's pretty dark.
It was. By the time we found her, she was already... Well, it's enough to say her captor didn't survive her for long. Talia, however, was lost to us on the very last day of the war. We were about to leave on the ship, but she just never showed up.
You know what happened to her?
We never found out. I worried for years, even hired people to look, but as far as I can tell, she up and vanished into smoke that day. The war had ground her down. I was upset, but not surprised.
Apollo, have you ever tried, I don't know, talking to someone about how you feel?
I will never understand this modern fascination with therapy and focusing on one's feelings.
It might help. You never know.
Yes, I've tried it. There was one I used to speak to. Hecate enchanted him never to reveal what I told him. I don't know that unburdening myself to the man helped. He wasn't exactly trained for this sort of problem.
It is kind of hard to relate to a god, sure.
I do appreciate the thought. But I'm afraid muddling through is as good as it gets for us.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around.
Of course. I look forward to it.
I still feel bad for you, Apollo. Alright, so I just finished that. So, Freddy, are you home? Hermes!
Hi, Grace.
Where's Freddy?
I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
I don't like that Hermes has showed up. Granted, I did have a jackassery moment with him at the underworld, so I wonder if that has something to do with it. Yeah, know what?
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you, Friday has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm...
Yes! Yes! Yes, he is! Well, at least in mythology, since he tends to shepherd people to the underworld. So, I mean, yes. But I don't think it's meant to be a shepherd to Athena sort of anything.
The god of messengers, baby.
Yes, you're the god of messengers, but you don't shepherd people to get their message, you give people messages. You've got your job wrong. Memory tempering. Tampering. That's it. Tampering.
Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that.
Now that I'm on that tampering tangent, I don't like the two doorways anywhere part. I don't like it. I do not like it. That's a little overpowered, if you ask me. A little suspicious.
So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this
Tampering!
nice. Are you for real?
Tampering!
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Sure, but then you gotta worry about being taken advantage of. Yeah, this whole situation is now more icky than it was when I left off on Friday.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
I still
She
got
could
2
always come here.
days.
Everyone else does.
That's
Athena
very true.
entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs.
Yeah, I'm not going unless you force me, Hermes. Unless this game doesn't give me an option.
And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So
I'll
what?
show me
She
the owl
just
right now.
never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
No! I want to force Athena to come see me! No! No! I don't want to go. I do not want to go. I refuse. Nope. Nope. I refuse. I suppose there's no way to get out of this, and game needs to progress. Fine, game. Let's go. I wanted to force Athena to me.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be nice
when you
about it.
see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When you know, you got it together really quick.
Jackassery for the win!
Thanks, I guess.
I still wanted to bring Athena here. I get to choose another trait? What? What? I'm going with clever because I miss not having this. And also, it'll probably help me severely with... Wait, would being clever work with Athena? Yeah, I think clever will. I think charming she would see right through.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I don't like you, Athena, right now.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like.
Power play for the win! Power play! Power play! I got a position of dominance by standing, and Athena say sitting. Ha 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 ha. I feel better about having to come now.
You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh,
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
He's not even bringing up my situation. I've also never liked her attitude towards me, so...
sorry to be annoying.
I'm not annoyed, my dear. I'm concerned what new trouble you'll find in attempting to escape your old trouble.
I'm not trying to escape my old trouble. I'm trying to prove my innocence, Athena.
Oh well, I'll try to die more quietly next time.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it,
Nope.
but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
I would believe it if I wasn't fixated on the damn memory tampering. I don't think you're in your right state of mind, Athena. Oh, they don't give me... Maybe I should have chose charming. But I don't think this is a jackassery time. I'm bringing up Medusa.
Like you care about Medusa?
Let's bring up mythology.
She lives like that because you cursed her. Have you even tried to undo it? I'm betting not, because she's useful like this, and that's where your caring ends.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind.
I don't like how they drew Athena's face here. It's that weird neutral vibe that looks calculating, plotting, manipulative, while also looking something. Uh, I love morally gray characters more than most, but I feel like her alignment leaves way too much gray area where she's not neutral. It's hiding something.
So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate.
And there it is. There it is. She doesn't want to die. She's scared of death. She's scared of losing her power and her immortality. There we have it. Well, that didn't take long.
Even if it appears unfair.
I wonder if part of it is because she doesn't know what happened to Zeus, and she was Zeus's favorite. I wonder if that's part of the issue. But I still think it's more of she's scared to death because everybody's scared because they don't know what's going to come next.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have.
Oh, hands.
You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
I almost just want to leave. Because I don't want to give her the power by asking questions right now. I can't trust her to answer anything truthfully. I trust Pan more than I trust Athena. No, I'm not going to ask questions.
I guess
I
I'll
don't
get
care.
back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
I don't trust you.
Will you? Really?
Good luck.
I don't like that smile.
Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
No. Good girl. Good girl, Grace.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh, what now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Let me guess. To figure out why Calliope went there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what?
Did Athena stab Calliope?
Plan.
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a
No.
really good question.
No.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
You want Grace to
Deja vu! Deja vu! Let's go have some deja vu.
go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms? At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
And the alarms bringing Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
We sing this time. I'm not going to
then.
doubt it. I want to
Back
do
to the
this.
reliquary
I
it
want to
is.
do this.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
You're both coming with me, I hope.
I can't go into the reliquary with you, not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If anything goes wrong, I will come running. But even so, Grace, please be careful.
Let's just give some self-comp. I think this might be
You know
my best
me.
option.
I'm always careful.
Come on, the time for adventure is now.
Freddy's just not the...
Be safe.
Here.
Both of you.
But it is nice to see him inside the apartment. Oh. You know, actually, I was working Freddy up with Hecate last time. Let Freddy go have tea time with Hecate. Yeah! Yeah!
I must admit, the book is confusing.
You didn't like it?
I once knew a vampire. He did not sparkle, nor would you have swooned in his presence.
Are we having a Twilight conversation? Really? I'm down for it. I want to hear what Hecate has to say for a sparkly vampire.
I don't know if it was meant to be taken that seriously.
Then I fail to understand the point.
Let's go have some tea.
Do not worry. It is written that I am not alerted to Grace's presence for another 14 minutes.
Guess I'll keep talking then.
I love how chill Hecate is because she knows Grace is there, but she can't do anything about it for 14 minutes. Oh, I'm down to make Hecate my best friend. I am down for it.
Okay, first part down. Now I finally get to see what the reliquary actually looks like.
Uh, is this book Hala? Did I die and go to the place of all books to read books all day long and go to book club and do book club stuff all night long? I was not expecting a humongous ass library. I could live there forever. And it's misty.
Pretty impressive, innit? Don't wander around. Labyrinths are kind of my thing, but you'll get lost. Also, are you supposed to be here?
Look, you're right. I'm not. I'm sneaking into the reliquary.
No, that's a really, really bad answer. Kate will be so mad.
Look at it this way. This is your chance to repay me. I helped you when you needed it, didn't I?
Yeah, but I already helped you.
Just give me some time, please.
Well... Alright, but be quick and don't touch anything. If Kate finds out...
We never spoke. Thank you. Thank you.
He's such a sweetheart.
They'll notice I didn't stay put and come after me. I don't think I have much time. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Sing. Sing.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus.
Yeah. Calliope!
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Am I able to look at them all? I hope so.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
I can use my keyboard instead of my mouse. Nope, nope, nope. The instrument would be it, but I want to save. Oh,
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere? What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
honestly, oh, maybe it could be the scroll too. When you think epic
Is this
poetry.
an armory, too?
It's Poseidon's. I want more than just that. You know what? I'll try the scroll and then I'm going to go to the instrument. Screw it.
I don't even know what language that is. Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Really?
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am. They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Was it the mirror the whole time?
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
The Fates? The Morai?
Uh-oh.
The Morai! I'm taking my mouse off the screen. It's the Fates!
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
Fates are fucking scary, man.
Okay, then. What's happening? Why didn't it work? Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Freddy! Freddy!
No, I won't let you!
No.
Freddy!
Why? Why? No.
Oh God. Oh God, Freddy.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
Oh, Furies, my
What?
bad. I thought they were Fates.
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Apollo, there has to be something we can do.
Grace, I'm so sorry.
No, it's not right.
We have to leave. We have to leave now. Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddie meant to you.
We left her there. I can't believe we left her there.
We couldn't have taken her with us. Hecate will... She'll take care of her.
I should be taking care of her.
Is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent, unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to...
But retribution for what?
time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddie and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddie hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Can these Fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Why not ask them? You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Enough, both of you. This isn't helping anyone.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
I am game. But no, I don't think she planned
How do we
it.
get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to.
They'll do it for me.
So your promise to help Grace was
They'll
an
do
empty
it for
one?
me.
Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
This is going to be super far-fetched, but Freddy is going to be the new Hades. Plain and simple, Freddy is going to be Hades. She lives by taking the throne. Persephone's going to let Freddy have it.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
A rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it, I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell, I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Hold on, wait. What does that mean? If her soul is in Hades, then...
It means the ruler of Hades can release her.
That's assuming everything remained as it was. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
Apollo, I think you're just jealous that Persephone had a really good idea. Hermes,
Shall
my
I wait
man!
here,
Or my
No,
person.
no. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena
Please,
specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Please.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Okay.
A
Signal when you
trunk
need to
of
come
a
back.
car.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
And there it is again. Shades.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
Do it. Do it. Now it's some Persephone time.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Are you
It
okay,
feels so
Persephone?
empty. So lonely.
I feel like I need to give
It's
Persephone
not
a hug.
completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left
I love that
with
musical
nothing.
so much.
Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Sing. A sing off.
Oh, you'll
A
see.
sing off. A sing off. A sing off. A sing off. Now let's be jackassery, because Persephone's going to appreciate it. She likes backbone.
So there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
And I need Freddy
Don't
back.
get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really? Even though he took your throne?
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
Oh. Now you sound like you're
In our
belittling.
way, you mean?
Yes, in our way.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
This had to have been beautiful once. I can only
The ferryman
imagine.
will come soon. As we are not dead, You will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Oh, that's a huge boat. That's a huge man. Heron, I believe is how you pronounce his name.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
Hey there. I'm Grace, idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses, and that you're very pretty.
Oh.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging
So
me.
happy! This
Let's
has
get
to
underway,
be so
Corone.
boring for
It's
him.
a long ride to the throne room.
Are we gonna get a song or just get to see a cutscene? Oh, Charon is.
I wouldn't touch that.
That's a song!
Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
She needs to vent.
Child in a garden, a prize for a king, property, bound and gagged with silver and satin. I gutted a god. This hell is mine. Won't let it be forgotten.
Orpheus?
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
We
coming.
might have a
A
problem.
wolf is waiting in the
This
tune.
bard's already
Someone's
dead,
coming.
but you can defeat him.
I can feel them howling at the
My
moon.
help.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet
enemy.
he knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been. What happened to the music?
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. Welcome
Oh, poor Benny.
to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't
No.
even really sung a single word.
Sorry, Orpheus. You don't got me.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Dow, 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 loop it. Dow, dow, dow. I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends. I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back. Turn my back on you again.
I beg your pardon. I wanna behave properly. It's not your song. You better stay open. She's a friend and a god.
Throne is for me. I won't let it be forgotten.
Persephone, your part in this will never be forgotten.
Whitey isn't going to solve the case.
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
The bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here. I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen
I
you.
don't like that they're arguing. I'd have to be jackassery during this. I can't be clever or charming.
Bargain. Now I doubt everything. Promise me you're not using me. I told you we're here for Freddy. We're wasting our time.
Child cannot see.
Can't let it be
Forgotten.
on the throne.
You didn't do what you were told, but you won't face the fact that you're to blame. And Persephone, you blew it. You must understand each other by now. All of this is getting kinda old. What a shame. There's the door, walk through it.
But I never got to have my revenge.
Our pain never ends.
Our pain never
Orpheus, I promise you now, belatedly, I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
I'm a little torn. I want to do the jackassery thing, but I think it's wrong. Considering I was just mediary between the two, and it seems to be the whole issue between the two.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair. There.
You dare.
I dared.
What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
I'm sorry, it felt like the right thing to do.
Oh, Grace, you are infuriating. Is there a voice in your head that tells you to make decisions for everyone else?
There really isn't even a small part of you that knows this had to happen.
Knows what? I should toss aside something I paid for, bought with the blood of my husband?
Oh, you called him husband.
So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
You said Freddie was here, right? Then we should be able to find her. We just need to look.
Let's say you do. Okay, what then? You expect to walk out of Hades with her spirit in tow?
Why not? It would have worked for Orpheus if he hadn't looked back, right?
You don't get it, do you? There is no way to free someone from the land of the dead. Not for Orpheus, and certainly not for you.
And the Fates?
Even if you could contact them, Grace, I assure you, they simply wouldn't care.
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you're you. And I believed what I wanted to believe.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
Freddie, You're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
You sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My
Idols don't...
Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. It's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
I, guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
I know nothing of a prophecy.
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
I don't care. I have to know.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
And you made it. For what it's worth, thank you.
You're thanking me?
You gave me a gift, Calliope. Everything that happened afterwards, it wasn't your fault.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go.
it's time to go. It's time to go.
You've returned. And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
None of us got anything. Persephone didn't get her throne. I didn't get Freddy back. And talking to the Fates was never gonna happen.
So it was all for nothing.
Oh, not at all. It actually proved quite productive. We heard about your prophecy, Apollo. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
My heart is torn. I couldn't speak at all during that entire underworld thing.
Is there more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne, or the part where I lied to you so I could use you? You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming. It's freeing, in a way. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
I miss Freddy already.
Pan? Are you here? Pan! All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No, I, wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well...
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Care to tell me what it is? It's been said I can be a fine listener. I might even have some advice. One never knows.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Flee the city.
What?
I know people who know people. I could take you. If we went far enough, even Athena might let you go.
That's it? That's your advice? Run away?
Sometimes it's all one has. I'm not good at this part.
Which part?
This. Regret. Being a survivor means you get used to doing things you would rather not.
It sounds like an excuse to do whatever you want and not feel bad about it.
And what's the point in feeling bad?
It depends on whether you're capable of caring about anyone other than yourself.
Do consider my offer. There's no reason for you to go to trial quietly. Like a good little girl.
I'm not. I intend to fight. Because that's what I do.
I hope I can talk to everybody, before I have to go to the trial, because I want to talk to Persephone too.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
That bad, huh? I'm not surprised. He left my place pretty upset.
You know, I knew it when I saw you. That girl's gonna be trouble. But does he listen? No. Look, I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of normal. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
I'm not. I was surprised, sure. But I get why you did it. I think.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. Yeah, it was difficult to help without helping too much. Even pointing you at Pan. I was hoping he could be pressured into assisting more. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
There's nothing to forgive, Apollo. You did what you could for a friend. You didn't owe me anything.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
Thank you.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about you? Are you okay?
I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades, to have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Well, I forgive you, if that makes it any easier.
You forgive me? I should be the one forgiving you.
Well, do you?
Fine. Yes, if that's what you want, yes.
It was a bit rhetorical in my opinion, but okay.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
It's been a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
Alright then, I guess it's time. I will say, I didn't get any hearts with Persephone, though. So no charisma checks.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay, here we go.
What?
Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Athena, we really need to talk. Like right now.
There's nothing left to talk about, Grace. Whatever you have to say, you can say it at the trial.
You're not gonna like what I have to say, Miss thinks she won.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we? Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
I have to ask, why are you bringing this up at my trial? What's the connection?
Execution is an extreme measure, Grace. Yet, it is sometimes necessary.
For someone who claims to be about saving lives, you seem to find it necessary an awful lot.
Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in
Feels
me,
like a debate.
Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything? You mean like set up a sham trial? When what you really want is to see the last muse gone forever.
I don't know what you're talking about, dear.
Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Yes! Yes!
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me.
Well, this is cool.
I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts?
Sorry, little bird, time to bring your deck.
Leave her alone. She's not where the disease is. You want a tumor? Cut out nieces. Won't get a fight here. No shining night here. I'm only here for the dance. And I don't wanna dance with blood on my hands.
I know you're feeling shame, but this is too much. None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. For lucky you.
Hey, y'all, now listen, I'll be crystal clear. I'm saying this to everybody here. No substitutions, no, you're all too dear. We're keeping everybody leaves this place alive.
I only wanna dance with you. What a sweet eternity. Athena, here's one more you'll need to cut through. Grace, you've shown me how the world should be.
I was so low, I nearly withdrew. Now I'm here because she inspired me.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at her stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
Forgiveness.
I forgive you, Athena.
Look into me. I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She
What? I love taking the high road.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You live.
So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment, but it appears we're about to have a repeat of what happened in Hades.
What does that mean?
Perhaps you should explain, Pan. It was your notion, after all.
It's not that complicated, really. We're going to disband the chorus.
Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
Life is full of risks, my dear. Some of us will go into hiding, but for the rest of us, no more rules. No more living in the shadows. It's done.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
Would you believe she said, whatever your decision, I will abide by it? Dare say I almost fainted.
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Oh, now that's an old tune.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument? Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good argument.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the past?
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were listening.
We are listening. To you, to Calliope. A little late, perhaps, but here we are.
Calliope would definitely approve.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
I know there's a great deal left to be done, but if you all wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
Well, congratulations are in order, are they not? You've survived and proved me entirely wrong.
Not everyone survived.
No. Not everyone. I do believe Freddy would be thrilled by your success, however.
Yeah, probably. Not that you ever liked her.
Well, we were rivals for your affection. I would have gladly continued that rivalry, or even lost to her.
Aww.
So long as you were happy.
Oh.
I meant what I sang. I am not a good man. If Athena had taken me up on my offer, the idols would have been better off. But I can try to be better. You make me want to try.
I don't want the romance to be about trying to be better. You need to be better for yourself.
How about you try being better for yourself instead?
That's not much incentive, is it? I take it that means no more illicit dances under the moonlight for us.
As friends, maybe.
Now that is a deal I can heartily accept. Ready to face the music? One more time.
Always. Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Aww.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion, then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new cat.
Oh no.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Meaning what? Medusa is roaming the streets? Doing whatever she likes?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government. They took her somewhere. It was her decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
Aww.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Not right away. I've been helping the idols remaining at Olympus learn how to live as part of the mortal world.
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo barely knows how the world works.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
And after that?
I don't know. I was thinking of traveling for a time. Despite my age, there are so many places I haven't been.
What you mean is that all the attention on the idols is driving you to distraction.
It is a bit disconcerting. The photographers following me around, the letters addressed to the sun god. I don't know what to do with it all. Even so, I'm not running away. I'll be back. I simply think it's time to see the world again with my own eyes.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
The underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither. That said, I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, you don't. I came by to give you all my regards, such as they are. After this, you likely won't see me for quite some time.
You will be missed, sister. More than you'll ever believe.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for a long time.
No. Not like this. You're right.
Everything has changed.
Stormy skies clear, soft breeze blow.
The ocean lies calm, stars are out.
We'll chart our path.
lost in the sunrise, parting mists of gray.
Sailing to new water, the rush of a new day.
Everything has changed. Everything.
Just to be clear, I only know 3 people in this whole cast. No, 4. I forgot. I think I know Erika Ishii. Huh. That was anticlimactic, so let me turn this off for a second, because now I got some reflections on this. So, did I not romance anybody? Huh. All my theories were completely off, though being sus of Athena was completely accurate. So, I'm still processing everything that just happened. I don't have thoughts for about what happened. Maybe my thoughts will come if I play this a couple of times first. I have to actually see what let's see. What will it tell me? What will it tell me? I just opened up my Steam account. I'm missing 30 achievements. Okay. Let's see. Let's view all achievements. Will it tell Immortal Life? No harm in checking out all your options because I never actually done anything with Persephone. I'll have to see if that means I have to romance all simultaneously. Yeah. Um what time? Wow, it's midnight. So I'm missing having listened to 7 songs. What I'll probably end up doing if I continue live streaming. Hey, for anybody watching, this is the first game I've actually completed, beginning to end, in in like 20 years. Oh my god. Oh my god. For anybody who has been watching this, you just watched me make a miracle. Miracle for myself. Because usually I just play idle games, so that doesn't count. Oh, this is a miracle. This is a miracle. If I do cut this up into episodes to post on my YouTube, I think the title now will be, for the series, I completed my first game in like 2 decades. Well, alright. I'm exaggerating the 20 years because it's more like 16, but I'm rounding up. Bear with me. At least fairly certain 16. I came close to beating a game in recent years, but that's neither here nor there. I stopped before the final battle of the game. I don't know how I feel that the ending seemed so blah. Like it was very anticlimactic blah. But maybe there's a hidden ending if I get all these achievements, maybe? Or something. I'm debating if I will work on trying to achieve the next 30 achievements or work on the Orpheus storyline. But this version of the game was ultimately as close to being the truest as I could be to myself while paying tribute to the character and acting as a muse. So I don't know if I will live stream trying to get the rest of the achievements or if I'll do that on my own time and maybe pick and choose what I share. But it's after midnight. I'm not going to do anything more tonight, I think, gaming wise. I might try and sleep a little bit more. But we shall see. Pardon me. So thank you anybody who watched my 2 streams of me binging this game. Because if I don't binge it, it's not going to get finished apparently. Yeah. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Because if I yeah. Thank you. Thank Thank you for anybody who watched. You watched me challenge myself and finally beat a game.